How's it going, everybody? My name is Dalton. Welcome back to Garage 99. Today, we are doing day 2 of the sim build. It's actually going to be composed of a couple of days. It's not going to be 100% ready till Friday, but I don't think I can make you a video long enough until then. So, this is going to be the first part of this video. Last time you saw it, it was just unpainted wood. I didn't really have anything finished. Well, today, it's changed a lot. I paid like 10 bucks for an 8-foot sheet of this. Basically, it's just really thin wood. Use it to kind of finish off the product a little bit more. Like, kind of makes it look like more of an enclosure now. Really cool. I'm sure it'll look really great with everything put together. I didn't enclose the front because I'm a little tall and I didn't want to do all this crazy geometry stuff right here. This was an extra piece I had lying around. Didn't even have to cut it. It was already fit to shape. So I put that there. That's going to be like a little laptop mount. Doesn't get in the way of my feet. Already test fit it. Did everything with that. But yeah, I was kind of going for that arcade retro look with it as far as the shape of the outside of it. Honestly, this is looking to be a really fun project. I had a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys have a lot of time and don't want to spend a lot of money, but this is a really fun project. I had a great time. I also just picked up this seat. I got this seat for 50 bucks. It's a Cypher Auto. You can pay bare minimum $300, $400, $500, $1,000, $1,500, whatever. They may look better than this. They may not look better than this. This is going to be pretty sweet, though. I'll let you guys know how it works. And once this is all dried up, we're going to get it moved into the house. I've got everything I need to have it all mounted up, and I'll show you and go through the details of everything once it's all said and done. We'll go over the final prices, what I think of it, and yeah, basically just how I like it. Is it worth it? Would I do it again? Do I recommend other people doing it? So I'll let you know how that goes. All right, guys, it's been a couple days. Actually, it's been about a week, really, because, well, I can explain that in a second, but the project Home Simulator Racing build is finally complete. Here it is. This is all less than $300 of my own investment. We'll do like a race or two, or maybe I'll just do like a practice so I can kind of show you guys what this thing is capable of and what it actually does that is causing these professional race car drivers to spend tens of thousands of dollars to get these built and made so they can use them, because they are incredible. Alright, so first things first, this is our new seat. It is a Cypher Auto Racing seat. It's an actual seat. It is fully reclinable and everything. We ended up just hard mounting it to the bottom there. As you can see, we did add a couple of decals and stickers. I actually made these myself. That was pretty cool. So we have our Thrustmaster TMX force feedback wheel. It's a full 900, I believe it's belt-driven steering. All force feedback, has paddle shifters. We do have the, I believe it's the T300 Thrustmaster pedals. They're all aluminum. You have appropriate feedback with them. So there was a couple things we ended up doing over the other one. I put this shelf in here to hold my laptop, so that way I could still use the laptop or have everything input there. I did try to hide some of the wires over here because there was a lot of wires. This I put at the end here to stop the pedals from moving any further back, because that's basically a really good spot right there for me. We did the paneling. I freehand cut all this, so if it doesn't look the best, it's because I cut it by hand, but we painted the whole thing flat black. You got the floor in there. I mean, it looks really cool. I did the paneling to make it seem a little more like enclosed, like you were actually in a cockpit. This is our 24-inch LG monitor that I was given to by a buddy of mine. It's 1080p. It's plenty good enough. I mean, I wouldn't go any smaller than 24-inch if you were going to do a setup like this. Maybe something like a 32 curved screen if you could. This is all stuff that they don't advertise or show how to make on their DIY channel of the frame itself. So I did this shelf myself extra, this little backing piece over here extra. This paneling I decided to do myself, and then I added this shelf, and we did the monitor mount as well. So for the monitor mount, I just wanted to put the monitor somewhere I thought would be like a good field of view. And it actually ends up being a really good spot. So what I ended up doing is just getting these little 1/2-inch pieces of wood right here, which I found in the backyard, using the cross members and lining up the holes, and then just having it mounted on a certain height with this, making sure it was all level and stuff. What we had to wait for to use this the day I started painting it was I needed this piece right here. This monitor doesn't have an HDMI, and I needed a DVI to an HDMI adapter. So once we had that, we were good to go. You will need some sort of input in navigating through the screens and whatnot. So I have the keyboard here that's sitting on top of the Logitech subwoofer. I usually just throw it on my lap if I need it. And then as you can see, I'm adjusting the volume. I have the volume control down there. As you can see, I have the laptop right here. So if I need the mouse, I just reach under while I'm racing. I got my shoes on. I'm ready to go. I guess I could show you guys what this thing's all about. I know this is a bit of an extreme car. It's the McLaren P1 GTR. But I'm gonna turn the volume up and you can actually hear when the boost kicks in, how it sounds, how legitimate it sounds, like how much it changes the dynamic of how you're driving, like how realistic it feels in the steering wheel. You'll be able to see like my wheel flipping everywhere. Yeah, I am playing Project Cars 2. It's pretty interactive as opposed to like iRacing. Weather slots, you could do tons of different weather. This is all the weather you can do. It's insane. So I don't have a stick shift, as you guys can see. There's nothing here. The clutch does work. You don't need it though because it's just pedals.
Once you've got the temperatures up, get a feel for the track, and let's see what we think of the car's setup.
Alright. Just go around this corner here. As you can see though, I mean like, I'm turning my wheel and he turns his wheel. There's tons of resistance on this wheel. Like, it couldn't be any more realistic. It's actually incredible. I've had a couple other people drive it already. Co-workers of mine, father-in-law and whatnot. And we had tons of fun playing this. This is the most fun I think we've ever had not being in a real car. So there's the boost, and it is fighting me like crazy. So like when this straightens out here, you get on it in like a low RPM and everything's fine, hunky-dory, and then boost kicks in and starting to creep in. Oh, there it goes. This thing hauls ass. And then you hit the wall. But yeah, I think I have some outrageous amount of hours in this game. And that is a huge explanation as to why I don't have the video out for you guys yet. And for that I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry because this is an incredible thing to have and own. Like, I'm so glad I had the time to be able to make this structure because it feels awesome sitting inside of it. I mean, it just looks freaking sweet. I love it. I thought I could see how much time I had in this game. There we go. Here, hours played, 11 hours and 13 minutes after 157 races. I played this 11 hours and 13 minutes before I decided to make a video for you. That just goes to show how incredible this thing is. This is a great game. This is still on the Steam summer sale. I'm not paid to say this or advertising for it. It is very realistic. I'm playing in a MSI GF63 Thin. So whether you're working with an Xbox or a PC or PS3, whatever it may be, I'm not going to incorporate that in the price because this is for somebody who is playing like that, but they want to have a more immersed, realistic feeling. So this is a price point based just off of that. So for all the wood and everything, I paid right around 35, 40, 45 bucks, I think, once it was all said and done, because I had to buy the paneling. I had a couple 2x4s, had to buy all the base wood, had a bunch of this stuff just laying around though. Like, that's the thing. This is for somebody who's got a lot of free time. They don't want to spend the $600 to $1,000, and they have the tools and the time to build something like this. I mean, if you want to build, or if you want to go spend the $1,500 and get a crazy play seat, I recommend doing that. But This is for other people, you know. A monitor like this, you could probably get used for somewhere between 20 and 50 bucks. The Logitech sound, the speakers, I think I paid 35 bucks at Micro Center. It's a 50-watt, 2-speaker, dual channel. It's got the tweeter and the tweeter and the little bass or whatever that is, but they sound incredible. You wouldn't need anything else more. Logitech 50-watt speakers for computer art. Look up, I guess. This is just a 1080p monitor. Like I said, I got it for free. You could probably get it between 20 and 50 bucks. I had to buy the adapter for this. That was like another 5 bucks. And the steering wheel and pedals, you can get them between 200 and 250. So that whole total comes in around just shy of 300, I think. You get sucked into it, and you just start racing and racing. Your heart starts, like, first couple times I did it, my heart was racing. I think to end it off, give you guys a race. Alright, now on that note, I think it's a good time to end the video. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out and keep turning those gears.